In the first scene of the movie, a king is chasing a dragon and enters its cave with his soldiers. As they go into the cave, the king is looking around carefully. Then the dragon attacks them with fire and kills all the king's soldiers one by one. That the king had no other option but to beg the dragon to spare his life. The scene ends here, and then we see a different kingdom many years later. This new kingdom is very poor and the people are starving. Elodie, the main character of this movie, is the princess of this kingdom. A prince from a powerful kingdom has proposed to marry her, which made her father very happy. Elodie's father believes that if she marries the prince, it will improve the situation in their kingdom. Even though she doesn't really want to, Elodie agrees to the marriage to help her kingdom. As part of the marriage process, they traveled to the other kingdom. When they got closer to the island, they saw some dragons in the sea. During a storm, despite this, they reached the palace safely. Elodie really liked the palace because it was much bigger than her own. A royal servant welcomed them and showed them to their rooms so they could rest. At night, while Elodie was standing on the balcony and looking outside, she saw a fire in the distant mountains. The next morning, the queen told Elodie's father that she agreed to the marriage and wanted to have the wedding the next day. She also mentioned that she wanted to discuss something with him. After that, the prince and Elodie go to talk. Elodie asks the prince if he's being forced into this marriage. The prince replies, "No, not at all. I think you're very beautiful." While they talk, they walk up a hill and Elodie tells the prince that she saw a fire in the mountains on the other side yesterday. The prince says, "Yes, those mountains are very important. There's a cave inside where we perform some old rituals. After our marriage, we will go there on our wedding day." In the next scene, we see that Elodie's dad is very worried after his meeting with the queen. When Elodie's mom asks him why he's worried, he doesn't say anything, so she decides to talk to the queen herself. However, the queen is very proud and refuses to talk to Elodie's mom, saying that she comes from a small kingdom. Elodie's mom goes to her two daughters and says she thinks something bad is going to happen. While they are talking, Elodie's dad arrives and takes her mom away, showing that he also wants to keep something hidden. The next scene shows Elodie's wedding with the prince. Elodie and the prince head towards the mountains where she saw the fire a few days ago. The prince had mentioned that there would be some rituals there. They arrive at a cave inside the mountain where the people of the kingdom are already waiting for them. The queen tells Elodie that a dragon lives in this cave. This dragon caused a lot of destruction in their kingdom 100 years ago. The king at that time decided to seek revenge and went to the cave to fight the dragon. But the dragon was very dangerous and no one could ever defeat it. The queen says that even their king couldn't defeat the dragon. To save his life, the king made a deal with the dragon. He promised to give his 3 daughters to the dragon. Since then, the dragon has never attacked their kingdom. They have been performing this ritual ever since. The queen then cuts both the prince's and Elodie's hands and joins them together. The queen tells them that from now on, they are joined as one. The prince picks up Elodie in his arms. Elodie feels embarrassed but also happy, not knowing what will happen next. Then the prince suddenly drops her into a pit. As soon as she falls, she faints. When she wakes up, she shouts her help. Her voice wakes the sleeping dragon. Since no one comes to help her, Elodie decides to climb out of the pit, but the walls are very slippery. Elodie keeps falling down because the walls are so slippery. She notices a lot of girls' belongings scattered around. Suddenly, she sees fire in the air and realizes that some flying insects have been burned. The fire is from the dragon. Elodie is terrified when she sees the dragon. The dragon asks Elodie her name. After she tells him, the dragon says that she has come here as part of the deal. He adds that he will kill her today because he smells royal blood from her. Before anything bad can happen to her, Elodie runs away. The dragon sees her running and attacks her with fire. While trying to escape, Elodie finds a small cave, but she can't avoid all the dragon's fire. Her foot gets badly burned. Elodie tears her clothes to bandage her burned foot. She refuses to give up and knows she must escape at any cost. She gets up and starts exploring the area. Along the way, she sees a blue light. As she gets closer, she discovers that the light is coming from a tree. The blue light she saw was actually from small glowing insects on the tree. Elodie tears her dress again to make a small pot. She puts a lot of the glowing insects inside so they can light her path as she moves forward. A bit further, she finds a small waterfall. Elodie tries to drink the water, but then the dragon arrives and attacks her with fire. To escape, Elodie runs away once more. Elodie hides in a small cave again,
and the dragon taunts her, saying, "How long will you keep escaping from me? Someday you'll have to come to me." In the cave, Elodie sees names of many girls written on the walls, realizing that many girls must have been sacrificed there. She feels very tired from everything that has happened. Elodie falls asleep, and when she wakes up, she finds that the insects she collected are sitting on her wound. She gets nervous, but notices that the wound has healed completely thanks to the insects. She realizes how useful they are. With the insects' help, she continues forward and finds a map on a small stone showing how to escape. As she follows the map, she sees that the path is covered with sharp stones. Elodie would have been seriously hurt by the sharp stones, but she refused to give up. She climbs up with great difficulty, ignoring the pain. Finally, she finds a way to escape, but the place is still very dangerous. There's no way to get down from the top of the mountain. Now she is crying, wanting to shout for help, but no one can hear her from so high up. Elodie hears the sound of horses running, and suddenly a dragon appears in front of her. Before the dragon can attack again, Elodie runs back into the cave. The dragon tells her that no matter how much she tries to escape, no one has ever managed to leave this place, and he will catch her. As the dragon speaks, Elodie suddenly hears her dad's voice coming from the cave below.
On him, Elle takes this chance to climb down to her dad. On the way, she sees a lot of gold and 3 broken dragon eggs. She realizes that the story the queen told her was only partly true. Elle understands that the dragon had indeed killed their people. When the king came to this cave many years ago, he saw that there were 3 dragon eggs. From these eggs, 3 dragons were hatching. The king killed the dragon's offspring, and now the dragon is still seeking revenge. The scene shifts to the past, where the king is begging the dragon for his life. The dragon tells the king that he wants to see him suffer and demands 3 children from each generation of his family. The dragon says that after receiving these sacrifices, he will let the king and his kingdom live in peace. The scene returns to the present, where Elle's dad is calling out to his daughter. The dragon then appears in front of Elle's dad. He tells the dragon that he has come to take his daughter back and is ready to fight if necessary. The dragon replies, "Then call your daughter here." Elle's dad shouts, "Elodie, wherever you are, don't come here." As soon as Elle's dad says this, the dragon gets angry and stabs him in the chest with one of her claws. Seeing her dad dying in front of her, Elodie screams, and her scream distracts the dragon. The dragon goes to the other side to search for Elodie. Seizing the chance, Elodie rushes to her dad. He tells her, "I am dying because of my sins, but you must stay alive. Go, your mother and sister are waiting for you on our ship." After saying this, he died. Elodie then continues her escape. Elodie uses the chain they had come down on to climb up. While the dragon sees her, she avoids the dragon's fire attacks repeatedly and manages to escape the cave. Now she is riding her dad's horse and fleeing from the area. The dragon chases her, breathing fire. Elodie dismounts the horse and hides in the mountains where the dragon can't see her in its anger. The dragon burns her horse. Meanwhile, at the distant palace, the queen watches everything unfold. She is also angry and says that all this is happening because of Elodie, and she plans to fix it. On the ship, Elle's sister sees the fire in the mountains. Suddenly, the queen arrives on the ship and kidnaps her. The queen's plan is to give Elle's sister to the dragon instead of Elodie. Elle's mother tries to save her daughter, but is stabbed by the queen. The next day, Elodie reaches the ship and finds her injured mother, who tells her, "I'm fine and will take care of myself." Elle's mother tells her to find her sister, who is being taken to be sacrificed to the dragon instead of her. After that, she rushes to the cave, knowing the queen would have taken her sister there. At the cave, the queen cuts her own hand and Elle's sister's hand, mixes their blood together, and throws it into the pit below. The dragon then catches Elle's sister. By the time Elodie reaches the cave, no one is aware of her presence. Before confronting the dragon, she prepares herself. She gathers a lot of shining insects and takes her dad's sword along with some other weapons that might be useful in fighting the dragon. In the cave, the scene shows that the dragon has not yet killed Elle's sister. To distract the dragon, Elodie creates some noise inside the cave. Elodie makes the noise to let the dragon know she is coming. As the dragon goes to the other side of the cave to find her, Elodie rushes to her sister. Just as Elodie is about to save her sister and leave, the dragon returns. Elodie tells the dragon, "We were lied to. We were told you attacked their kingdom, but the truth is, they killed your children." The dragon replies, "Regardless, if they are your elders, I will take my revenge on you." Elodie says, "No, we are not their children."
Before she can say anything more, the dragon attacks her with fire. To escape, Elodie turns and falls into the water, where she is in a lot of pain. The dragon grabs Elodie again and injures her with her claws. To protect herself, Elodie attacks the dragon's eye with her sword. The dragon becomes furious and throws Elodie aside, then attacks her with fire. However, as the dragon's fire collides with the stones, it starts burning the dragon itself. The dragon, now badly hurt from the fire, listens as Elodie says, "Look at the wound on my hand." Just like this, they cut and mix their blood with ours, making it appear as royal blood, to deceive you. We are not their children. They are living peacefully in their own homes while sacrificing innocent girls like us. You didn't do anything good by attacking them. The dragon, deeply saddened by the truth, tells Elodie, "Just as they killed my children, I am also killing someone's children. My punishment should be to die, so kill me." However, Elodie does not kill the dragon. Elodie uses the small insects she collected to heal the dragon's wounds. She realizes that her real revenge should be against the true traitors, the prince and the queen who deceived her with a false wedding and threw her into the dragon's cave. The prince is preparing to sacrifice another girl, using a wedding lure to bring her to the dragon. Elodie reveals the truth to the girl and tells her to run away. Then Elodie tells everyone who wants to save their lives to leave. The queen says, "What do you think? You survived the dragon, but what harm can you do to us alone?" Elodie replies, "I am not alone." The flying dragon arrives at the palace and destroys it, including the entire royal family. The dragon's revenge is complete. In the final scene, Elle, her sister, and her mother are shown in the kingdom, preparing to return to their own kingdom. Elodie tells her mom that she's sure she will use the kingdom's treasure to honor their dad and manage the kingdom well. Her mom is very happy to hear this. They return to their own kingdom, with the dragon also accompanying them as Elodie's protector. The story ends with them heading back home.